My name's Scott, and I'm here with Nancy. We're here at the Old Yellow Meeting House. And today we're just going to take a little bit of a tour around with some of the work that we've got ongoing this year, cleaning up the gravestones and fixing some of the broke stones, and hopefully getting around to even getting some of the leaners moved straight up, as you can maybe see a little bit later. We really take a lot of pride in this cemetery, and like anything historical in nature, weather and winds and petulance take its toll, as we've had a really rough winter. So there's a lot more to do this spring and summer than we might have had in years past. But our key items are here in front of us today. I have a biologic solution that I used, either D2 or Endurance, both equally good at taking away some of the, I'll say, the clutter, the grit, the stains, the organic items. How did this get there? Well, like every tree, you've got pollen in the air. You've got rain that pounds it into the stone. And these stones actually are not solid. They have little nuances where the pollen can settle inside and actually start to grow, and the mold can grow.
Really, they're porous.
They're porous. That's what I was trying to say. Thank you. Yeah. But it takes a lot of work, if you let them go, to get them back to being what I'll call nice. They'll never be new. They'll never be bright white like they might have been in their early stages of existence. But you can get these stones looking really good. You can read the names on it. These two stones I did just a little bit of hand scrubbing using, again, the Endurance and some of the elbow grease. I also have what usually would be a Bondo scraper, a plastic scraper, because you don't want to use anything metal or harsh on these stones to get some of the lichen, some of the mold and the flowery things off.
Yeah. And when you say lichen, the green that we're seeing here on the stone, yes, that's a lichen.
That is.
Yeah.
Sounds like bacon, but it's got an L in front of it. We've got a few other big items here right behind you. And John, if you want to just take a quick picture, there's a big table. It's not really a table, but it's got the top of the table. There's some big stones like that in this cemetery, and they take a lot of extra work to get them back to their, I'll call it, more enhanced state. We've got a few tables we're working on, but they don't look so good yet. I will tell you, they look 20–30% better than they did a few weeks ago. So some of the elbow grease that we've been out here doing over the last 30 days or so is really paying off. That said, as I look at an overview of our entire cemetery, I think it's come a long way since we started spraying. Again, less than 30 days ago. The Endurance, once we spray it, will continue to work. It really gets helped by the rain. Rain will come down for the next couple of months anyway, and really continue to clean these stones and get rid of the black, the mold, the green lichen, other growths and whatnot. And they really will come out quite nice. I've been taking care of a couple of other cemeteries, two in Cranberry. I've gone to your Presbyterian cemetery and a couple of others, and it's just amazing once they become clean, if we can keep up with it, how nice they will stay and really give good credence to this particular cemetery.
Yeah, and certainly as we remove that organic material, the lichens, and let the Endurance and D2 work, it's giving us a chance to be able to read the stones.
Yep.
Everybody, you think that things are lost, but they're not. They're there, and we can read the names and the epitaphs, and we can learn the stories.
That's the beauty of a cemetery like this. There's so much diversity in here, and years, such a wide span of centuries where people have been in here. And like I say, to put together some of the stories is really neat. I love it when I'm out here washing. It's one adventure after the other. You kind of wonder what the people went through, but
exactly.
That said,
so Scott, John, I don't know if you can just turn around to your left. There's a stone for Joseph Holmes, and that I think that's a good example of we've sprayed that, and you can see how it's starting to clean.
Yeah.
It's starting to work, and how eventually that stone will be as white as
that might be a little colored, but it'll be as bright as it can be.
It'll be much brighter than what it is now.
Yeah.
You can see how things are working
Right.
and how it's a work in progress.
Now, I will tell you, you could not read those before I started. It was in pretty bad shape. My assessment, I apologize, but it's
Yeah.
really coming through. So
Yeah.
it's nice to see such improvement in
Yeah.
a relatively short time.
Yeah.